Read by Taranum Salman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says BJP's attempt to win elections through whipping up war hysteria has backfired. In occupied Kashmir, National Conference President has accused Indian Prime Minister of lying to the nation on Balakot airstrike. Information Minister says fundamental changes introduced by the government are taking the country towards economic stability. Pakistan and the United States have discussed regional economic integration and development through peace in Afghanistan. China says new substantial progress has been made to reach an economic and trade agreement with the United States. And in the Pakistan Cup cricket tournament, Sindh has set a victory target of 386 runs against federal areas in Rawalpindi today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that BJP's attempt to win elections through whipping up war hysteria and false claims of downing a Pakistani F-16 fighter jet has backfired. In a tweet today, he said the US defense officials have also confirmed that no F-16 was missing from the Pakistan fleet. The Prime Minister said the truth always prevails and is always the best policy. In another tweet, Prime Minister Imran Khan urged the elected representatives to visit Panahgahs in their areas and share a meal with the people. He said this will sensitize them to issues faced by the bottom tier of our society. The Prime Minister said he will personally monitor effectiveness of poverty alleviation jihad in the coming months. In occupied Kashmir, National Conference President Farooq Abdullah has accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government of lying to the nation on the Balakot airstrike and shooting down of a Pakistani F-16 in the aerial dogfight between the air forces of the two countries. Addressing an election rally in the Fakir Gujri area in Srinagar, he said Modi claimed to have shot down Pakistani fighter jet, but the United States has come up saying that all the Pakistani F-16s are counted. Not one has been shot down. Farooq Abdullah said there must be some basis for lies. He said, how long will Narendra Modi lie to the people? He asked Modi if he thinks that the Hindus will buy his pack of lies. Abdullah, who is contesting the Lok Sabha elections from the Srinagar constituency, said the BJP-led central government carried out the aerial strike as Modi has failed in delivering on his promises made during the last general elections in the country. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says the fundamental changes introduced by the PTI government are taking the country to economic stability. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon, he said Pakistan is being transformed from a security state into a state having open visa regime. A pilot project with 5 countries to this effect is continuing successfully. The minister said exports are increasing and imports are on the downward trajectory. He said the government will soon launch Assets Declaration Scheme, providing people one-time opportunity to become tax filer. He said 2/3 of the economy is undocumented, referring to the matter of National Accountability Bureau's action to arrest PMLN leader Hamza Shahbaz in Lahore. The minister said the government has nothing to do with the matter as it is related to NAB. However, he said Hamza Shahbaz should surrender himself before the law instead of hiding in his house and using his family members as a shield. Fawad Chaudhry expressed commitment that the accountability process will reach its logical conclusion, putting foundation of a prosperous country. He said recovery of the national kitty plundered by the corrupt elements, including Sharif brothers and Asif Zardari, is imperative to improve the economic condition of the country. Prime Minister's Green Youth Movement will be launched soon to engage the youth in 10 billion tree tsunami project. This initiative was discussed by the Special Assistant to the PM on Youth Affairs, Muhammad Usman Dar, during a meeting with the advisor on climate change, Amin Aslam, in Islamabad today. Under the Green Youth Movement, a large number of trees under the 10 billion tree tsunami project will be earmarked for plantation by youth across the country. This is Radio Pakistan. Central Roet-e-Hilal Committee is meeting in Karachi this evening to decide about the sighting of Shabanul Muazzam Crescent. Chairman Central Roet-e-Hilal Committee Mufti Munibur Rahman will preside over the meeting. Pakistan and the United States have discussed ways to unlock opportunities for regional economic integration and development through peace in Afghanistan. A statement issued by the U.S. Embassy on the conclusion of the two-day visit of U.S. Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation, Zalmay Khalilzad, today says both sides looked in depth as to how the peace in Afghanistan will benefit Pakistan as well. It further said Special Representative Khalilzad met with Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Foreign Secretary Tahmina Janjua, and Chief of the Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa. In his meetings, Ambassador Khalilzad thanked the Pakistani leaders for their assistance in facilitating the travel of Taliban's negotiating team. The statement added that the United States looks to Pakistan to continue playing a positive role in supporting the peace process. The Pakistan High Commission, London, has organized a reception in honor of the British missionaries, educationists, and philanthropists who had lived and served in Pakistan. The event, titled The Journey of Love, was part of the High Commissioner Mohammad Nafees Zakria's outreach initiative to connect with the British Friends of Pakistan and the Pakistani diaspora in the United Kingdom. In his remarks, the Pakistan's High Commissioner Mohammad Nafees Zakria commended the contribution of the British missionaries towards the development and progress of various segments of society in Pakistan. They shared with the audience fond memories of their work and stay in Pakistan. In various parts of Pakistan, the speakers praised the people of Pakistan for their hospitality, love, and religious tolerance. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two Kashmiri youth in Shoppian district today. According to Kashmir Media Service, the troops martyred the youth Raheel Rashid Sheikh and Bilal Ahmed during a cordon and search operation in Imam Sahib area of the district. The operation continued till last reports came in. On the other hand, India's Taj Mahal echoed with slogans of Pakistan Zindabad on the event of the annual Urs of Emperor Shah Jahan. China says new substantial progress has been made to reach an economic and trade agreement with the United States in the past more than 1 month. A message by the Chinese President Xi Jinping, conveyed by Chinese Vice Premier to the US President Donald Trump at a meeting at the White House, says the two sides should keep up the spirit of equality and resolve issues of mutual concern. The United Nations says Myanmar's military is again carrying out attacks against its own civilians in Rakhine State, which may constitute war crimes. The UN Human Rights Office spokesperson told reporters in Geneva that at least 7 civilians were killed and 18 others were injured in a recent attack on Rohingya Muslims in Nippon Neo village in South Budingdong town. Cricket. In the Pakistan Cup cricket tournament in Rawalpindi against the federal areas, Sindh set a victory target of 386 runs. Earlier, Sindh won the toss and elected to bat. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while hot weather in South Punjab and Sindh during the next 12 hours. However, rain thunderstorm with gusty winds is expected at a few places in Quetta, Job, Sibbi, Kohat, Bannu, Diyai Khan, Faisalabad, Lahore, and Sargodha divisions. And before we end the bulletin, here once again are some of the headlines. The Prime Minister says BJP's attempt to win elections through whipping up war hysteria has backfired. In occupied Kashmir, National Conference President has accused Indian Prime Minister of lying to the nation on the Balakot airstrike. The Information Minister says fundamental changes introduced by the government are taking the country towards economic stability. Pakistan and the United States have discussed regional economic integration and development through peace in Afghanistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.